Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and do an update on the fans here at my grandparents' house. So, yeah, let me go ahead and get to it. Alright, now with the kitty cane industrial in my room, it's working basically the same. The control still has issues where you hit to press it, sometimes you actually get it to work. But other than that, the fan itself is still working fine. And such. So, yeah, so let me go ahead and move on to the next one. That's a kitty cane pedestal fan in my room. That thing's really change fit. Just like for it gets used occasionally, but other than that, it's working fine. So yeah, that's really all there is in terms of this one. So let me go ahead and move on to the next one. Now here in the bathroom, we still have the same issue with the Westinghouse Petite where the capacitor is starting to go out. This is just how it is on low speed. I've already discussed it in previous videos, but yeah, if it ever does go out completely, I'll definitely have someone to change the capacitor in it, as we do have a family member that's actually capable of fixing fans and stuff down here, so we don't really have to worry about this one. Plus, they don't really seem to use it as much, and when they use it, but we just needed to move the air in here, and it still does that. I mean, high speed definitely goes forward than what it used to, but it still pushes the breeze here, so at least you're not drenched in sweat. How hot it gets here. But yeah, and also now we have a curtain as a door because the original door that was here from when the house was built is basically ruined because there's termites that were getting into it. It's happening with this one here too, but this one was getting worse. So we took it out and we're currently waiting to get a new door for here. But meantime, it's not bad. I mean, just keep the bathroom a bit cooler too. So yeah. But yeah, that's it for this one. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next one. Now, the fan in my grandmother's room, there's actually something that's wrong with it. With the video I did testing it, I noticed that the motor seems a bit more stiff. And when I turn it on these speed 1, speed 2, speed 3, speed 1 sometimes won't work. But sometimes it depends on the position that the blades are on, whether it'll even turn on. But it took like almost a minute and a half just to get up to speed, which is a while for it. This one's been getting used a lot more in the daytime, which is good. But this one, we're gonna have somebody take a look at it to try to get it fixed. I think it just needs some oil, but I'd rather have them actually check it. It's a family member of ours, so it's not like he's gonna charge. But just to kind of show you guys what I mean by how slow it is starting up, and how quick it stops too. But I mean, the fan's 19 years old. It's the fan that we've been using here the most. The Coastal Breeze is the oldest, but in terms of usage, this one's the one that surpasses all of them. But yeah, so next time I'm here, it'll definitely be back in working order, but still usable. But it's just it'll put more strain on the motor, and I don't want that to happen. So yeah, that's the case with this fan. And again, this one's been getting used a lot more. And until this one gets fixed, the main fan has been used in here. As they've been using that one in the daytime, and this one at night, just so we're not running this one 24/7. So yeah, and there's that. And now on to the next one. All right, now for the KDK pedestal fan in my grandfather's old bedroom. Nothing's really changed with it. It still has rust on it, which I plan to get repainted at some point, but it's not really to the point where I feel it's needed, I guess. I've seen other ones that have gotten a lot worse. So yeah, this table right behind also is actually the one that he used to play on a lot back when he was still alive. That my uncle, the one who got me the Kitty K, had gotten for him at Father's Day, and since they both passed, we figured I'd bring it in just so it doesn't get more worn out because it was out front and it's been getting pretty worn. So I figured we'd bring it in so it doesn't get ruined. And that way we can try to restore it. Because the other one he had before this one actually had more of like a lacquer on it that protected it, whereas this one didn't. But yeah, I mean, with this fan, they use it for like when they come in this room, because now this room doesn't get any breeze like it did before, because there was like store-built an apartment on the second floor that I showed last time I was here, and because of that, there's not much of a breeze coming through like before. So this fan's basically the one that keeps this room cool. And if we have visitors that come over to stay over, they use this room and such. But yeah, that's it for this one. And now when we go ahead and move on to the next one. All right, now with these two fans, nothing's really changed except for this one's having its blades repainted. I finally got around to spray painting them after having a fan here for about over 15 years now. So all the rust bubbles I've sanded down and everything, sanded down the rust and the loose paint, so now it's in a lot better shape. So yeah, and now for this one, it's still running well. I'm debating on whether I should add the extensions to the fan pole again or not, but I'd rather that they just run it on high speed all the time and not get confused. But the only time I really feel it's worth using is if it's on with the air conditioner on. That way it's on a low speed. But yeah, it's holding up well here though. It's been here for 5 years now at least. So yeah. I mean, this one doesn't really do too much on the low speed anyways, and medium, it doesn't a little bit, but not enough to really validate using it on medium, so that's the main reason why I figured it's more useful to just have it without the fan pole, just have it on high and such. But yeah, that's what for these ones, and now when we go ahead and move on to the next one. Alright, now for the Homestar high velocity air circulator pedestal fan in the kitchen. It's finally been brought back by the person who my mom let borrow for a bit until we got her own fan. The person that takes care of my grandmother, and she had nothing, so my mom let her borrow this for a bit. Fortunately, it did break down. It ended up burning out on her and having smoke come out of it, but it has since been repaired, so it's not an issue. But these fans aren't really meant to be run or used as a bed fan at night, just for like a few hours throughout the day, and that's it. So that's the issue with these fans. But other than that, if you don't use them all the time, then they definitely hold out well. But yeah, that's it with this one, and I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the video. So yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more videos to come.